Hello. I'm filming this on January 23rd, 2026. January, month 1, day 23. You may be seeing 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Also, you may be seeing 3, 2, 1. Countdown energy. This is a very transformative time. We're closing out the year of the wood snake. And the year of the fire horse, according to the zodiac, will begin on February 17th, 2026. Okay, so today is, well, it's a Friday, so it's basically, I'm thinking, because there are a lot of songs here that I listed in preparation for this recording. So that makes me think, okay, this is Musical Friday. Okay. Let me mention, first of all, the songs that popped in my head today. Feeling Good by Michael Bublé. This is not the first time that that song popped in my head. So there is what I'm divining from this. Well, it's a very optimistic song. The chorus goes something like, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good, something like that. Spirit is conveying or communicating a message to remain optimistic. New day is coming. New day is here. And right before I clicked record, when I was sitting in silence, grounding myself, the song Solid by Ashford and Simpson popped in my mind. Okay. Now, when I went on YouTube today, on my homepage, these are the songs that caught my attention. The first song I saw was by Enya, Storms in Africa. The next one, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Yet another optimistic, lighthearted song in line with the Feeling Good song by Michael Bublé. The next one on my homepage was Angels by Robbie Williams. And I listened to that song from beginning to end, and I felt chills while I was listening to it. When it originally was released years ago, I don't know when it was released, I don't recall being that moved by it. But during this time of my journey, and perhaps because I'm less numb, do you know what I mean? I am more aware of what is happening in my body, more aware of my sensitivity. And so while I was listening to Angels, following along by reading the lyrics as well, I got chills and tingles on my crown. Also, I saw the song by Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone. Now, this is a song that I see quite often, maybe for the past, few months or so. And this is kind of basically, whenever I see this song or hear it in my head, it's like a personalized communication between me and my guides, my spirit team. Because when I first started to hear this song, it kept, you are not alone, you are not alone, kept looping through my mind. And now whenever I see it occasionally, I know that it's my spirit team just reminding me, we're here. You are not alone. So as you go on your journey, most likely you have kind of a way of communicating with your guides, with your spirit team. Maybe you've set up a certain word, certain sign. And so whenever you see that particular sign, so let's say a purple feather, okay? Maybe one day you say, okay, you said, okay, show me a purple feather. And ever since that day, so finally you saw that purple feather, and then ever since that day, it became a secret language between you and your spirit team. That's kind of the way it is with the song You Are Not Alone whenever I see that. But also there's something else that I remember thinking one day, you know, when I was sitting outside, it was, I think, summertime, and I decided to get playful. I decided to, okay, let's see if this works. So I came up with something. I said, okay, if I see so-and-so, okay, show me a sign. And I eventually saw that sign. And oftentimes your spirit team will delight you in the way that that particular sign shows up, right? Very, very delightful. Okay. So I looked up the lyrics, the translated version of Enya's song Storms in Africa. There aren't a lot of lyrics, so this should go quickly. All right, so Storms in Africa by Enya. How far is it from? How far is it from? Walk through the storms, go through the storms. How far is it from the start of the storm? How far is it from the beginning to the end? Take heart, walk through the storms. Take heart, going through the storms. A great journey, come through the storms. A long journey, look through the storms. Okay. So if you are going through a challenging time right now, and based on the theme of the songs that I mentioned to you, Storms in Africa, What a Wonderful World, Angels, You Are Not Alone, there's a general energy from Spirit from these songs of resilience, perseverance, and optimism. Spirit is acknowledging any storms, inner turmoil you may be going through at this time. But also Spirit wants you to know you are stronger than you think. You'll get through this. The storm is passing. Keep going. Stay grateful and optimistic. You are not alone. We are with you. When we're in the middle of a storm, sometimes we think, the scared self thinks, just like the lyric in the Enya song says, how far is it from the beginning to the end? And the verse saying, take heart. I imagine that's Spirit, right? Keep going. This too shall pass. And walk through the storms, walking through the storms instead of, trying to avoid the storms, because it is by going through our challenges that we gain in spiritual strength, right? And Spirit wants to remind us just how strong we are. We are stronger than we give ourselves credit for. Your spirit team wants you to continue to persevere and remain optimistic, because on the other side of that storm, well, they want to surprise you. Okay. Now, I looked up the spiritual symbolism of storms. So let's go through this now. This may be very relevant to how you're feeling at this time of your journey. Here's a general summary. Storms symbolize transformation, emotional cleansing, and the power of divine forces serving as catalysts for personal growth and renewal. Okay, point number 1, transformation and change. Storms are often seen as powerful symbols of transformation. They represent the chaos and upheaval that can lead to significant personal growth. Just as a storm can disrupt the environment, it can also disrupt our lives, prompting us to confront our fears and embrace change. Confront our fears, meaning going within, like the hermit in the tarot. This transformative aspect is reflected in various spiritual traditions where storms are viewed as necessary for renewal and rebirth. Renewal and rebirth stands out. You are being reborn. This is a time of rebirth in the collective as well. Which is why, if you're ever feeling uncomfortable, anxious, nervous out of the blue, at this time, you are not alone. This is all happening for a reason. We're getting prepared. Quote, emptying our vessels, so releasing limiting beliefs, old versions of ourselves that believed and operated in the spirit of lack, limitation. We've let that go in preparation for more, for the new, for opportunities, relationships to come into our lives that are more aligned with our current vibrations. Okay, second point, cleansing and purification. Many spiritual interpretations view storms as cleansing agents. The rain associated with storms is seen as a way to wash away negativity, emotional blockages, and past burdens. Makes me think of the Ten of Wands in the Tarot. This cleansing process allows individuals to release what no longer serves them, making way for new beginnings, and spiritual enlightenment. The idea is that just as storms clear the air and refresh the earth, they can also refresh our spirits and minds. We are being cleansed, purified. That makes me think of the phoenix rising. Cleansed and purified by going through the fire, rising from the ashes. More powerful and stronger than before. Third point, inner turmoil and resilience. Storms also symbolize inner turmoil and the emotional challenges we face in life. They remind us that experiencing chaos is a natural part of the human experience. By navigating through these storms, we develop resilience and strength, learning to find balance amidst life's difficulties. I believe that this is what you have learned to do to find more balance in your life, especially internally. You're feeling more stable. You've learned to center yourself through grounding, rooting yourself, perhaps spending a lot of time in nature with Mother Earth. This aspect of storms encourages individuals to embrace their vulnerabilities and recognize that growth often comes from facing challenges head on. Embrace their vulnerabilities stands out to me. You're more authentic and honest with yourself. You're feeling more comfortable with getting vulnerable, getting honest with yourself. And that may be translating to how you present yourself in the world now. That makes me think of the Star card as well in the Tarot. Divine intervention and power. In many cultures, storms are seen as manifestations of divine power. Okay, that makes me think of the Tower card, the lightning bolt. They can symbolize the presence of a higher force at work in our lives, reminding us of the awe-inspiring nature of the universe. Awe-inspiring stands out. Awe-inspiring. This perspective encourages individuals to trust in the process of life, even when faced with turbulent times, as these storms may be guiding us toward our true path. Okay, that stands out. As these storms may be guiding us toward our true path, you are on your true path. You have chosen to go within. You have chosen yourself. Already, making that choice, that empowered choice, shifted your vibration onto your true path, because you've chosen to be more true and honest to yourself, to love and honor yourself. Conclusion. Overall, the spiritual meaning of storms encompasses a range of interpretations, from personal growth and emotional cleansing to divine intervention and transformation. By understanding these meanings, individuals can find deeper insights into their own experiences and the lessons that storms bring into their lives. Embracing the chaos of storms can lead to profound personal evolution and a greater connection to the world around us. Okay, that makes me think, that part there. Personal evolution and a greater connection to the world around us. Personal evolution. So spiritual growth. As within, so without. The world around us. Our spiritual evolution impacts what we perceive in the world around us. It will impact the world. Well, it's not will. We are. It's happening. There is more light now, more awareness. Okay. Okay, I want to read to you the lyrics of What a Wonderful World. I mean, they're so lovely. So here we go. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed days, dark, sacred nights, And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did not expect, I thought this was like, oh, oh. Heart awakening, heart awakening. Beautiful, okay. What stood out to me here? The mention of nature, Mother Nature, oh, the interconnectedness of our journey here on earth, how we are interconnected with all of creation. Red roses. You may be seeing roses. That may be a synchronicity for you. Okay, what else stood out to me? Okay, the bright blessed days, dark sacred nights. Dark sacred nights, that made me think of the dark night of the soul, the dark nights of the soul. We go through multiple valleys, right? Okay. Yes, the message of interconnectivity, oneness, harmony. In these lyrics here, I see friends shaking hands saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." Wow. Wow, that's lovely. I never really looked at the lyrics or listened to the full song while really paying attention to the lyrics of this song before. Whew. Okay, I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. Yeah, it makes me think of future generations. And also, yeah, it makes me think of the new world, a new world that we're creating right now. The new earth. A world of harmony, unity. Right? Functioning at a frequency that's much higher than it is at this time, but it's rising, it is. Whew. Okay. We're going home. We're going home to the frequency of unconditional love. And it begins with us first. We are being the change that we want to see in the world, as within, so without. It's already here. It's already here. We don't only see and perceive with our physical eyes, right? We can see with our hearts. 24 when I said that. Okay. All right. Let's maybe close because it's 24 minutes now already. So shall we just pull a card first? let's go to Light Seers. Oh, and I see at the bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands, perseverance, courage, beating the odds, resilience, right? Okay. Resilience, perseverance, optimism, love. Yep, leaving burdens behind, 10 of Wands. Lay your burdens down. I mentioned at the beginning, you may be seeing 3, 2, 1, countdown energy. The final push. Look at that. Okay, we're going to end it there. The final push, laying down your burdens. Beautiful. Optimistic. New beginnings. A new chapter is beginning. It's going to feel lighter. And so it is. Okay. Thank you. Take care.